folks. Saturday morning, November the 9th. It's a nice cold morning. I'm just sitting here in the stand, waiting. I hear from a lot of the social media that, yeah, I'm sorry about my voice. I'm sick. I barely made it to the stand this morning. But I've been reading all over social media that the rut's kicked in this area. Haven't seen any sign of that here, but you know, it's a nice crisp Saturday morning. Hopefully catch a big buck chasing a doe coming through here. Right now it's 7:05 a.m. so I'd say the moon is, I think it's 3/4. I think full moon's the 12th, Tuesday or Wednesday, so it should be a late morning movement pattern. There's a lot of movement in the woods this morning, so hopefully this will be a good morning. But I feel like crap, but we're gonna get her done. I hear a lot of movement off in the distance, but hopefully next time the old camera kicks on, it'll be because there's a big buck. I hear a lot of movement. Hang in there. We've got a couple of deer. The wind has really picked up. We've got a couple of deer moving down the hill over there. I don't know if we'll be able to see them or not. I think they're going to come down the hill, possibly turn towards me. I don't know. Get a view of it and see. I'm sure it's just a couple of little does. They're pretty far out right now. I'll try to get some more footage as they move in closer. Hey, how's it going? Saturday evening, November the 9th. It's about 50 degrees. The Weather Channel's lied all day. They said the wind was going to be out of the southwest, but it's been out of the east all day. Regardless of that, I'm going to send them few does this morning. I had to get a little more aggressive with my approach here. Last weekend where we seen that 10-pointer is right here behind me now. I've moved locations. It's right here behind me now. Have you ever just been walking through the woods and found out you were bleeding? I don't understand that. It happens all the time. But I've moved about 100 yards towards where we first seen that 10-pointer last weekend. I've had the game cameras out and I checked them on my way out of the woods this morning. I've got 3 cameras out, one in the bottom, one halfway up on this run that we've been hunting. and then the one up on top of the hill where I generally see a lot of the deer heading to. And I found, using those pictures, a lot of the deer that were up top and in the bottom were here first. So that tells me this is sort of the main bottleneck. Anything going up top comes through here. Any deer that goes through the bottom ends up here. So this seems like the place to be. I'm getting a little bit desperate. This is the last weekend of archery, so I went ahead and jumped in, try to get in on them. Maybe I can avoid buying a firearm tag. So that's the plan. I've said it several times before, this is an evening hunt. I don't particularly expect I've got some evening pictures from this location right here, but the vast majority of them are actually late morning, midday, because the moon's coming. It's becoming more full. It's going to be full here in just about 3 or 4 days, actually. 3 days, I believe. So hopefully we can get it done this evening, or in the morning, or late morning tomorrow. If not, we get to come back out again next weekend during firearm season. And firearm, I'll probably just get on this hillside and try to cover this whole valley, because it's firearm season. It really broadens the cone of attack, so to speak. But we'll hang in there. Everybody's been saying that the rut's on. I haven't seen any evidence of it. Maybe it's just where I'm hunting, I don't know, but I've only got a couple of fresh rubs up on top of the hill. There's a couple of little bitty scrapes that aren't being maintained. This may just not be an area where, I've got this one buck in particular I caught several photos of. I'll show them to you right here. He appears to be a 9 or 10 pointer, but he's got this one tine on the left side that sticks straight out. But he looks like a pretty old mature deer. He's kind of neat looking, and I've caught him all over this hillside on camera, in the daylight, once or twice. I'd like to catch him cruising through. He would be a good one with that big 10 pointer. We'll just have to see how it goes. So maybe we'll see something. Probably not this evening, but in the morning. Good morning, everybody. 41 degrees, Sunday morning, November the 10th. Feeling like garbage, sitting here and letting the truck warm up a little bit. Been a long weekend. Oh, sick. Times like these, I wonder how I get to the woods. But you gotta do it. Can't kill them counting sheep. But yesterday we had some good footage yesterday evening. Had a little bit of footage there from the morning. I was trying out a new camera that I got, and come to find out, not gonna work. Luckily I didn't spend a whole lot of money for it, so audio's bad, the video's bad in the woods when you try to zoom. Good learning experience, I guess, but so we're stuck with what we got. I had a nice little 2.5-year-old 8-pointer move in there yesterday evening. He was dogging a doe pretty hard. I'll try to show what I can of it. The video's terrible, so I'm not going to subject everybody to that torture. But I'm going to get out here this morning and crawl up in the stand and See if I can't catch a buck chasing a doe. Got the one buck that I showed pictures of earlier. I'm really hot and heavy after him because he's been showing up there quite a bit. So maybe this morning he'll make his way in there and I can get a shot on him. Yay. At least we've got one deer sighted this morning. Right over there in that thicket. I don't know that you can see it. This camera may not focus on her. But all we can hope is that she's not alone and maybe she'll bring a big buck over here. What it is they're feeding on up there, but they've been up there forever. Must be good stuff. Must be really good. They won't fight over it. They should make their way down here shortly. Looks like they're headed this way now. And we'll get a close-up look at them. I don't know what they got up there. That one doe ran that other one off. And she's laid claim to it. Looks like they're getting along a little better now. Looks like they're 50 yards. 45 maybe. Everybody enjoys getting a big old buck, but I also enjoy just being out here with the deer. I like to watch them, and even when I'm not feeling so great, I still enjoy being out here with them. You know, I could kill either one of those deer. That's not really the point. I've always kind of wanted to be a wildlife photographer or videographer or something like that, but guess it never was really in the cards. But I do get to go out here and do this, and here comes another doe I didn't even know was there. Yeah. It's also good to sit out here by yourself and just think about things, you know. The solitude is good for the soul. But I'll let these deer feed around here forever, probably. But, well, it looks like one's gonna come join us right now, maybe. Looks like she's ready to commit and close the distance. Cute little deer. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I wouldn't mind it at all if her big old ugly daddy stepped out. This is just about the end of archery for me. I'll have to go to work this week, and then next weekend firearm starts up. Yeah. Good thing about firearm, I guess, is if I even see him, he's as good as gone. Don't have to be very close with the firearm. But there is still the challenge of seeing him. It looks like she's listening to me talk now. She's probably gonna walk right to me. There's Big Mama. new little deer. It's only 10 till 9 right now, so there's quite a bit of hunting left. Looks like the deer are moving pretty good. It's late morning, so between now and 11 ought to be our best chance, if there is a chance. If I can stay in the stand, I'm feeling pretty rough. But now maybe we can get that buck with that big spike sticking out between his brow tines. Maybe we can get him to walk through. That'd be really nice. Pretty fun stuff. Realism.